What's going on, guys? I hope this video finds you guys well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a budget versus a more expensive Glock that you can pick up. Now, these won't be apples to apples because I'm not reviewing a Glock 19 versus a Glock 19, but it's a 17 versus a 19. But it's very comparable because it's a Glock, not much changes. So, let's get in to the video. So, you guys have seen this plenty of times here on the channel. This is my Elite Force Glock 17 Gen 4 by Elite Force and Umrex. This is a fully licensed Glock 17. This is an airsoft gun. This is what I use for dry fire training. Ammo's super expensive, so this is an awesome way to get it in. Now, orange tip, not there, broke off, not my fault, but just gonna be a disclaimer, it should have one. I have full reviews on this gun. I've talked about this gun multiple times. I will have links in the description if you want an in-depth video on this gun. What we have for the budget gun is another officially licensed product by Glock. This is a Glock 19. Now, why is this a more budget option? Now, if you're not worried about everything that you get out of this, this might be a viable option for you. Maybe if you just have a kid that just wants to play some airsoft, this would also be an awesome option. So we're going to compare these things and kind of do a versus video. So obviously this is a Glock 19, so it's going to be a smaller sized handgun. But everything on this gun is going to be to scale with an actual 19. The thing is, this is a Gen 3. As you can tell by this magazine release, how it's thinner than this magazine release. As you can see, my magazine release, this one is the thinner Gen 3. And you can also not swap the magazine release button, as you can do with the Gen 4. As you see here, this is on the left side. This gun also does not have a blowback slide. This slide is stuck. It does not reciprocate. This slide here will move every time you shoot, and you can take this gun down like the actual 19. This one, these pins here do not move. Obviously, because the slide doesn't move. Here, these will move down, and you need to pull these down to remove that slide. Another thing, the trigger. It does have this bladed safety, but that safety I don't think does anything. It might. Oh, so I was wrong. So it does have the bladed trigger safety, which does work, but it also has right there that push button safety. So this thing has two safety measures on it. So that's kind of cool. So that's how that works. I was not expecting that bladed trigger safety to work, but it does. Alright, this is the magazine. Now this is another big thing. So if you're going for like realism, like with your reloads and stuff, this is where the Gen 4 and the more expensive Glock will come in, because that is a full mag that fits into the base of this gun. This one takes these stick style airsoft magazines. You load your BBs right here in the back through that hole. So what happens is you pull this follower down. It's on this spring. You pull this down and you latch it here in the bottom. You fill it with your BBs into that hole, and then you drop it, and that spring applies pressure to the BBs. Now, it does have this full base plate, so it will look exactly the same as the 17, except the 17 is the plus one as the extended base plate, but it's still a Glock base plate, as you can see. Now, this one does not have a hole in it for you to access the CO2 cartridge. You could put one there, but I wouldn't do it. You just take the magazine out, and that's where you access the screw to tighten your CO2 canisters. Now, to get to that, you press in to the back strap of this gun. So you have this back strap. The CO2 fits into this back strap. You push in, and you lift up, and there you go. You got your CO2 right there. Now, on this back strap, you have right there, see that silver? That is your Allen key tool. That flips out, and you have your Allen key, which means you will never lose your Allen key, unlike the 17, which comes with a actual Allen key. Some of the different Elite Force guns will have the Allen key built into the back strap, like the Walther PPS. It has that as well, which is another good airsoft pistol that I would definitely recommend you guys go pick up if you are looking for something on a budget. So it's not going to have the exact same style reloads. You can do them, but it's not going to be like the Gen 4. So you do have to keep that in mind. I don't know the FPS on this gun. I know you should be able to get around 8 magazines out of it, because these things, so where this is better than this is this has a lot better gas efficiency in CO2 than this one does, because it doesn't put any CO2 towards blowing the slide back as you would on this one. This one you do. Another thing that this gun does not have is an adjustable hop-up. So what you get out of, however it's adjusted out of the box, is what you get. That's just how it is when you get one of these. Now, for more money, you can get a 19 Gen 4 or Gen 5. They have Airsoft 19 Gen 4s that will blow back and will have all the same features as this, except if you get the Gen 5, of course, it'll have the magazine release on this side. So, and also, you know, everything that the Gen 5 has on the real one, you'd get on the Airsoft gun, vice versa. So here, these are side by side. Let me line them up. As you can see, the the 19, sorry, is the same length as the 17 if you include the orange tip. The orange tip not included. As you can see, it is quite a bit shorter than the 17. Also, in frame length, you can really see there, as we match these things up, quite a bit shorter here, and then of course when you get that the plus, it does really change it. So that is kind of everything you'll want to know. Of course, the sights on this one, if I can get it to line up, it's kind of hard to do freehand. As you can see, your classic dovetail sights on a Glock. So if you're just wanting to get into using airsoft as a training aid cheaply, this is a viable option. If you're looking to buy an airsoft gun for your kid cheaply, this is also an awesome option. So I would recommend getting this if you're just trying to get into airsoft, maybe. If you're not as serious about it. But if you're really going to use it for a training tool, I would spend the extra money, get a 19, get a 17 in the Gen 4, Gen 5s with the blowback and all of that. And I would also, you can also get Glock 18s. You can get, there are a lot of Glock options. I don't know all the ones that have been made in airsoft form, but yeah, I would definitely get one of these over this if you're looking for realism. So I hope this video helped you guys out when you're looking to purchase a Glock. I would shy away from the 17 Gen 3s. They do have a cheaper blowback option of the 17, I did have it. It did not work out very well. It kept breaking on me. I had to keep sending it back, and that's why I have the Gen 4. Save your money, buy it more expensive, buy once instead of buying cheaply multiple times. Except this one, we'll see how this one, how the durability on this thing is long term. So I will get back to you guys at a later date on the longevity of this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.